Hi everyone, this video is about how to use Nearpod. Nearpod is a website that you can use for free to create presentations that are interactive for students. Students type in a code and they can join your live session. It can also be done not live, but yeah, you can join a session and basically whatever's on your screen appears on their screen. So I'll go through a few different steps. So the first thing is that you just go to nearpod.com. www.nearpod.com, and the first thing to do would be to create a free account and sign up, which you can easily do just by filling in your details in this section and click and sign up, and off you go. Once you do that, you'll find yourself in this section. Now these here are all my Nearpods. I've created a bunch of different presentations, and what you'll be doing is you'll be going to the plus symbol to create a new one, so we're going to do that. Okay, so from here, what we end up with is our set of slides, and I'm going to show you how to create a bunch of different things. So first of all, you go to add slide. So you start with your welcome page, and that's always there, and then you end with thank you page, and we add slides in the middle. So I'm going to add a slide by clicking the add slide button, obviously. Now I have a choice of three things. I can either add content, which is my own stuff, activities, or web content. Now it's a free trial, which means you can have a go at that, but obviously you need to sign up for a full account, which is a paid account if you wanted to use anything that says free trial. So I'm going to start by showing these three things, which is a slide, a video, or a slideshow. So let's go through those. We'll start with a slide. Okay, so from here I can choose between three things. I can either add text, so then it's like a PowerPoint slide, an image, so then it's obviously like a picture or whatever, or audio. Now, my understanding is that audio is a free trial thing. So I'm going to try adding both text and an image and show you what happens with each of those. So let's go for it. So I've typed in my stuff, I click save, and once I click save, hopefully you can see this as well, it turns into a slide. And what I'm going to do is I just grab that slide and drag it, and it appears where I need it to be to put them in order. So I'll do the same thing with an image. Now with an image, I can choose to go to my Google Drive, my Dropbox, whatever. I can go to Google Images and search for an image. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go to Browse My Files, and I'm going to go to My Moments, and I'm going to put in a photo that I've gotten from a textbook. This is often how I use it. Now, if I pick more than one photo, it'll ask me, do I want them as three separate slides or a slideshow? The difference here is, if it's a slideshow, the kids will get all three at once, and they can scroll through them at their leisure. If it's slides, they get one at a time, and they can only go to the next one when you move your screen. So when you change photos, their screen changes as well. If you give it to them as a slideshow, then they get all three at once, you get all three at once, and you can just scroll through them and talk about them at your leisure. So I'm going to click slideshow. Okay, so that's almost it. The only other thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly add a third type of slide, which is an activity. Now with an activity, I can do a poll. That should be pretty self-explanatory, but you can also do open-ended questions, quizzes, and draw it. I really want to do draw it, so I'll do a poll quickly. Actually, no, sorry, I'll do an open-ended question. Now if you have a look here, I've typed in my question. I can add an image if I want to, but I don't have to. And that's pretty much it, so I'll save that. Okay, so now I've got my 4 slides. I could add more, I could add as many as I want. I'm going to go to publish because then this is ready. Now you should just be aware that once you publish something, it's then available to other people, but that's the only way to make it available under this circumstance. You can't have like your own private library of lessons that you can then share with the kids because you've got a free account. Okay, so once you've hit publish, you can then open the thing by going to a live session. Once you click live session, you'll get a code. This is the code come up here. You can then show that code to the kids, and the kids can go to nearpod.com on any device and type that code into this section here, which I'm going to do now. What I'm also going to do is show you what you see and what the kids see. So let's have a look. So when you first log in, you get to this, which is a list of all your students. The code remains on the screen in case a kid joins late, and the number of kids there remains on the screen as well. They see this screen, and they type in their name and pop perhaps a preferred name or something like that if they want. And as that happens, their name appears on your screen as well. Okay, and you'd obviously have a big list of kids. So then you grab and drag to the left, or there'll be an arrow here for you to click, and that moves across to your next slide. And when yours moves across, so does theirs. So when I slide across for the first one, I will get the first slide. You might remember I put this one on. Now, there was only one slide in this slideshow, so that's all the kids are going to get on their screen as well. It will look like this. And so all they can do is just read along from their own screen. There's no interaction or anything from this particular section. So then once I'm finished talking about it, I drag across, and what happens is I see this slideshow. Now 1, 2, 3 means there are 3 pages to the slideshow. They see this. And once again, 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side here, sorry, 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side, they're currently on page 2. They can scroll between those 3 as they please, because I put it as a slideshow. So if not, you want to do it as individual slides if you're worried about that. Okay, the next thing, if I slide across, this is what I see. My question that I was asking them is on the top of the screen. Remembering the code is still there. If a new kid signs in, they quickly get asked for their name, and then they jump straight to the page that we're up to. So at this point, I'm waiting to see who's going to answer. What they see is the question and a space for them to answer. They then type in their answer, and they click send. And once they click send, what happens on your screen is you get that person's answer appearing, okay? And if you were displaying that screen, that obviously means it's for everybody to see, so that's something to consider as you do it. You scroll across to the next one. Once you move across, everybody's screen will change, which means if this guy didn't answer, he misses out, too bad. So you scroll across and you get this last one, which was a picture, the one where we want them to draw a picture, and so we get them to draw the picture, and what comes up on their screen is a request for a picture. So they can then draw with their mouse in this section and say whatever they want. So once they draw it, this is what it might look like. They draw away to their heart's content. They come up with a picture. They click send down the bottom here. Sorry, down the bottom, they click send. And now this is what your screen looks like. And if you wanted to highlight a particular one, you could click on that and it would become a large part of the window. Okay, now that's basically it. If you wanted to play around with what the kids see, I've opened up a homework session. Now, live sessions are part of the free account. Homework sessions appear to be part of the paid account. So basically, you can make one of these Nearpod sessions and you can tell the kids they can do it for homework. But I believe that's only if you get a paid account. So I've got it working on a trial, and the code for mine is AIFWK. So if you wanted to go in and have a play at this, the way the kids see it, you feel free to go and use that code. Now, I don't know how long this video will stick around. I don't know how long that code will work for. So if it doesn't work, I apologise. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. So hopefully that helps. Good luck. Come ask me if you've got anything you want to know about. See you later.